This is the Big Chillin Podcast.
Welcome back to the Big Chillin Podcast. Episode, is this number 27 or whatever?
I think this is 28.
28,
Yeah,
oh my god.
close to 30.
30
And we got a lot to talk on.
We got a shitload of stuff to talk on. Shitload of crap, a crap load of shit to talk on.
It's Vaccine Monday, everybody.
Yeah,
and,
Vaccine Monday. They're officially out. Come and get them while they're still cold,
Uh-huh.
I guess. Until they're...
I think they have to be like negative 90 degrees,
Yeah.
one of them.
Come and get them while they're still very cold.
Yes.
You know, do they inject you with a negative 90 degree thing?
It sounds a little interesting that they would do that, but
Yeah, because when I would get vaccinated,
It's kinda cold.
when I would just go to get vaccinated, you know, yeah.
you go down on a Monday. And
Yeah, hey guys, whack one in me, come on.
Whack one in me.
But like, you know,
they're
it
rolled
was-
out in
they
every
were
state, I think
freezing.
all 50 states today.
good,
So it literally is
good.
Vaccine Monday.
Well, I hope they're the right ones, and I hope people don't start growing like hands out of their asses or whatever. That'd be cool. That'd be cool, but you know, it wouldn't be fun. I mean, it'd be funny
Yeah.
from here, from like where I'm sitting, but like I wouldn't want to.
It has been 10 months since
Yeah.
coronavirus started, right?
Yeah.
So they had to figure all this stuff out just
they
to
had
make the
people just, like-
vaccine and do that for this whole time,
Yeah.
and then do trials for like 2 weeks, and then
Yep. People just butt chucking coffee. Oh my god. Like doing rails of the fucking instant coffee.
rails of like powdered.
Yeah, powdered
coffee
coffee. Yeah. But when I would go to get vaccinated, you know, it wouldn't. Some would sting, but you know, some of them wouldn't. It's really weird. But they would be cold. Like I'd feel coldness inside my arm as it
I don't
goes
really
in. Like I would
remember.
feel
I've
the.
been vaccinated.
Yeah, you've been vaccinated totally. I would feel like the cold. It would kind of feel, you know, good. Be like, oh, that's nice. You know, if only there wasn't some sort of
Yeah, if only
you
this
know
was
thing
drugs.
like when
No,
you're yeah, I know, right? If only there's some sort of a hilarious like future robot thing that just goes around the gym with like little hypodermic needles all over and just injects your body with cooling stuff as you're doing a set when your muscles are burning like shit.
Interesting.
You just keep on going. But no, that's just keep on going, bro. No, I want to
I
go back to the gym too.
bit
It
of
fucking
water.
sucks.
I've been
Haven't
thinking about
in
the gym.
in a
I
while.
haven't been working out as much, but you know we do the pull-ups
Yeah.
or the stretching and shit. But I was
Yeah.
thinking about the gym earlier today, and I was watching a couple of videos.
Yeah, we got some weights around here now that I sort of fixed my back. I guess I can do some shit.
Yeah, back workouts. Speaking of, well, should we show a video?
Nah, let's keep
No,
talking.
let's
Fuck
keep
that.
talking. But yeah. Speaking
The
of
vaccines, though.
muscles and fatigue and shit, we just watched this UFC.
Vaccines, though. You just want to end it with a vaccine talk? I mean, that was pretty good.
You know, do we have?
I
We'll
said
get back to it
something.
because there is a video that kind of talks about it, but well, it doesn't really talk about it. It's just kind of that theme. But let's talk about the UK and the vaccines.
Vaccine.
Let's forget about America for a second.
Oh, the people who don't want it in the UK?
I think they're just based
They're
on what I've
crazy.
seen on the internet. They just combine. It's
Yeah.
popular with conspiracies to combine them all into one mashup of everything
Is
is
that what
connected.
they're doing now? So
and shit,
everything is
but-
together?
That's what I see with
Oh,
coronavirus, elections, 5G somehow. I just listed three
Yeah,
things,
the
but I only have 2
5G
fingers
thing,
up.
like, I don't get. Yeah, you only held up like 2 fingers.
I think I put
A
my
finger
hand
and a
up,
thumb.
and then
yeah, your hand.
thumb.
Oh, so your hand. The fist is the
fist
first one. That's pretty funny though. I like that. The fist. Yeah, you hold up. I wish we had a camera in here. The holding up the
You
fist
can't have
first.
fingers without a hand, Jay.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the number 1 digit. So technically, you do have
But
12.
you can have a hand without fingers.
Yeah. So I mean,
I don't
you
know
can
what
just
that-
have a paddle.
I'm just trying to think.
like a spatula.
You've looked at your hands and been like, if I
yeah,
didn't have
all
these
the time.
pesky
Be like,
fingers.
what would this look like without? I mean, I'm not gonna, ever. Those weird people who just chop their limbs off.
Would you still have the knuckle? I don't think so.
No, you just have like. I mean, if you could.
It would kind of be
literally-
like this side of your hand, like the outside, like
Yeah,
outside of your pinky, just all the way around.
yeah, it'd just be everywhere. You know,
That'd be really weird. I feel
Yeah.
like the karate chop would maybe
the
be more effective.
capabilities and the punching capabilities too, because you wouldn't even have to worry. You wouldn't have to worry about like breaking any of this shit. You just have a solid like whatever. But that's
backhand?
hilarious. How do we get to
I
that?
don't know. I was started talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, beneficial actually.
Yeah,
not
the
have
vaccines are
fingers
cold.
Yeah, they're cold. Yeah, they're really cold, and the bouncing back and forth. But no, I mean, there have been shows where they're like amputees or whatever you could see, or fingers, and like you could see like it's basically just nothing there once they it's just a
We started
sort
talking
of
about
flat.
the UK and then got onto this.
Yeah, well, when they were combining. Oh, you were talking about let's just go backwards. You were talking about the hand, and then like the hand is the first digit. Yeah, so
Oh, yeah,
they're
that's how we got
combining everything. Yeah, and you were saying like it's one, and then you only.
And
have
we've
the
seen
two
a lot
fingers.
of like crazy people
Yeah.
or videos in like a grocery store.
Yep.
Where they're like, "Quit following me."
It's
I know
really
you
those are the best. Yeah, there's a funny one. The podcast I used to watch, they would watch a couple of them. There's this like feminist lady who's insane. Go figure. But
Third wave.
yeah, hopefully that one burned. But like, fucking the mailman would show up to deliver mail, and she's like, "Why are you stalking me?" He's like,
Oh, I remember that.
"I am delivering the mail.
Dude, the houses
I have
that are
mail."
on the list to deliver. I
Yeah.
don't know, do they get a list?
Yeah, it's
No,
like,
I mean-
I have to deliver you your mail. I literally, like, he would just leave and be like, "Lady, this is harassment at this point. You have to."
And she's like, "You're harassing me. You're
Yeah.
here every day at the same time."
Yeah, that's what it's
Or
like.
every
That's when
Monday.
I deliver the mail. It's so funny.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I mean, they are just the UK people the chemtrail ones are really good.
Yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah, when they film them and they're like, "Oh, I was having a great day until these chemtrails showed up outside of my house," or whatever. It's so funny.
My son is instantly autistic. because of
Instantly
that.
autistic. Yeah, the chemtrails. You call it. It's so retarded. But yeah, the people.
What is the deal with chemtrails? Like, what is that even supposed to be? Because it's
They
stuff from a plane,
think,
right?
at the very worst, in reality at least.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
sorry,
go to the
jeez, I
very
keep
worst.
fucking with this thing. At the very worst, in reality, the chemtrails were releasing, I think, some sort of reflective metallic something to like stop.
ISIS.
Yeah, well, ISIS eventually, but like global warming, as they called it at the time of climate change or
That doesn't sound
weather
much bad.
effects. Yeah, so that's the only thing that they could. That's
So it's like
actually been
manipulating the
done.
weather.
Well, it's like what were we watching? Some shit about Vietnam where they actually tried to control the weather by putting they dropped something out of the sky. I think it was like aluminum something in the sky, which is great for everybody, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't go into
Yeah.
the ecosystem. The water cycle doesn't exist.
Yeah, I think they were like trying to like rain out the Ho Chi Minh Trail or one of the trails or something like that, and they were trying to get it to rain just so much, and it didn't work obviously.
Didn't it
'cause you
already
can't-
rain there a lot?
Yeah, well, they wanted more. They were like, "Man, this 300 and
It
62
kept
days out of the
raining,
year just ain't enough."
and then it
And
kept on
It
raining.
just kept on raining. Hilarious. Love that movie, Forrest Gump. But
Yeah.
Forrest Gump. Now my fucking mouth is dry. But they were, I guess
Lube
that's
it up with
that's
some
what they were
liquid
trying to do.
death if
Yeah,
we were
they're
sponsored
lubing
by
up with some liquid death. Yeah, let me just stick some liquid death, brah. But like, yeah, they're just
So
trying
can't
to
find
put
that.
stuff in the sky like that. So at that point that they they did that, so they have something to look back at in history, that some sort of event, but really it didn't. I don't think it wound up hurting anything or even having an effect on anything. So that's basically what they think is going on, or they think they're trying to like poison us, but it's really just
Yeah, it's gotta-
condensation.
Yeah, it's got to have something to do with a poison or some type of. The latest thing is like with this vaccine.
Yeah.
We obviously don't understand it, and with the mRNA, people hear that. and
They
go,
just
"Oh my god."
mRNA.
So
what
you're
does that
changing
mean?
My DNA. It's messenger RNA, which
Okay.
is different than DNA. I actually
Yeah.
took a biology class once, but
Well, these
I don't-
people have not, so they don't know what they're talking about.
even I still like
I took a high
took,
school
like-
biology class. It even tells you a little bit about RNA and stuff.
yeah, and messenger RNA. If like this vaccine here,
Well, what does it do?
it's
Just
gonna
like
take it,
simply that
and
it
then-
tells the DNA to look out for this.
well, the UK people believe.
That it just manipulates it. What if it does? Why isn't that cool? Manipulate your DNA. What if it makes it better?
Let's look up
Like,
a
what
little
the fuck?
bit.
And of course, as they eat fish and chips, smoke cigarettes, drink fucking like Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola and all that crap, and like eat beans on toast for some reason in the morning. Not that that's like really bad for you, but yeah, they do these horrible things.
lot
And
of beans.
here, where people drink lithiated sodas, which I didn't even know were lithiated. I didn't even know there's a thing until I don't even know what we're watching. Adam Ruins Everything, or something like
Yeah.
that, where Mountain Dew and 7-Up have lithium in them, literal lithium.
To
People
calm
drink
the
that
mind.
shit. Yeah, to calm the mind. Hilarious, yeah. It's like, wow, that's fucking creepy. Like George Orwell was maybe correct with that one, but yeah, all that shit. You know, the sugars, the cigarettes, booze everywhere. Just alcohol is glorified in our culture. Those types of people drink a shitload. They dip, fucking ugh, and they're like, oh boy, I don't want a vaccine though.
So people hear this and they go like,
Ugh.
it's going to change they think it's going to change their DNA structure or something. The government's trying to do something to track you or get your vital signs.
Yeah.
They know every single thing they want to know about you if,
it's
if
like,
they want to.
Why do
right?
they need to do
Already?
this crazy? Yeah, they don't need to do this crazy thing.
We voluntarily.
You give your information to them every day, like
with
all
our
the time.
phones, it's so attached to our daily lives that every time you wake up and go on your phone,
they don't need to
the first
chip you.
website you go to, the GPS you use to go
Yeah.
wherever you need to go, that's all on there
Yeah.
forever. And anything you look up, and even if you're in incognito mode, for those of you that may watch porn, I have never done that, but
Yeah, I mean, for those of you who watch the pornographies, yeah, I mean, God.
yeah, but
Geez,
here's
but
how
anyway.
vaccines work. I actually went on the
Yeah.
health.harvard.edu.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, let's continue making the point about phones, though. We don't want to be. We basically chipped it. Like maybe at some point the
Voluntarily
government
chipped
was talking about chips. Like maybe there was a thing. Like, goddamn, we need to figure out how to track everyone. What if we did a chip that's injectable? That way they couldn't get rid of it. But I mean, I'm not saying this whole thing's a government conspiracy. But through the birth of, I guess, capitalism and whatever free market shit, and the technology of the time just growing and becoming more powerful and small and whatever, we now have chipped ourselves. This is basically a voluntary chip that you pay hilariously hundreds of dollars for,
I don't think
and you don't want to be away from. You want to charge it. Oh shit, my fucking phone is about to die. Better keep it alive.
everything that I have is on this device.
Yeah. So I mean, the thought that the government is just doing now, they're doing nefarious things all the time in the open that they don't even point out, that they don't even notice.
It so happened that the tyrannical government didn't need to do any like crazy vaccine and inject everybody with anything because phones were cool enough that we all got them.
Yeah, I mean, everyone fucking has one of these things. They make even the shittiest, like they make
They're
free
cool as
versions.
shit.
You get
If-
these for
if someone
free if
had
you just
this-
sign up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if someone had this in the 20s or like we're talking a long time ago, but this thing is
They'd be like, "Are
pretty
you
damn cool." We talked
yeah.
about technological advancement and how disappointed we are that we don't have space travel.
Yeah, it's terrible. I
But-
mean, stupid, but
These are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess in the meantime
yeah.
and shit.
Uh,
yeah, but sorry.
No, I
interrupted
was
you
just
about the-
thinking out loud, saying
phones.
like an idiot.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
But these yeah, no, I mean the vaccine is literally
It's. I mean, it could be
you-
harmful.
yeah. Oh, yeah, sure.
I mean,
But-
we're not saying, oh, get one. I'm going to get one right now. I'm just saying, it could be harmful.
Yeah, we're not
all
sure
vaccines could
About what's in it or what it does.
possibly be harmful. But, it's basically risk of spreading further a disease or, not doing that potentially. But there will be pushback. There will be anti-vaccine people who basically, for the reasons we've stated, have no leg to stand on. I mean, it's so stupid. These people at the same time, if you chime in and you're like, oh yeah, and the government, gave $3 trillion to the rich and corporations when they could have done UBI, and they're stealing our data and making a profit off of us without us knowing. They wouldn't even respond to that. They would be like, go fuck yourself. Actually, what they're trying to do is chip us. It'd be so annoying, like, because they don't say the shit that they were like, oh, Benghazi. It's like, how about the things that like
who is that
Hillary's
guy?
done terrible things. She's like given tax breaks to countries that have child soldiers in Africa. So I mean,
Well,
they won't say that. They want to make up bullshit. So it's just
it's
really
always
weird.
Pizzagate. But
Yeah, Pizzagate, which I found out to be pretty much probably true. But it wasn't
Yeah, some of
Epstein's
it.
Pizza, so like Epstein's Pizza Hut or some fucking
Yeah.
shit. Epstein's Pizza Parlor.
let's read a little
Yeah.
bit about this. Okay. So, viruses contain a core of genes made of DNA or RNA wrapped. This is from Harvard. They're smart,
This is
okay?
Harvard. They're liberal, but whatever. God, it's funny. They
Core-
trust Harvard business because
Harvard.
for everything, for even
Harvard.
scientific stuff.
Core of genes made of DNA or RNA wrapped in a coat of proteins. To
Yeah.
make the coat of protein, DNA or RNA genes of the virus will make messenger RNA. The mRNA then makes the protein. Sorry. An mRNA of a specific structure makes a protein of a specific structure. So it's all coded.
There you have it.
Some traditional vaccines use weakened virus, while others just use a critical piece of the virus's protein code. In the case of COVID-19, a piece called the spike protein is a critical piece. Traditional vaccines work. Polio and measles are 2 examples of serious illnesses that were pretty much weakened by, eradicated, actually.
Yeah, this is already way too much information for them.
So
they don't know any of this shit, the anti-vax people. I hope they do read this and take it into...
So then along came COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
Within weeks of identifying the responsible virus, scientists in China determined the structure of all its genes. Amazing. Wouldn't have been able to do that in the 20s. We would have probably all been fucked. No.
Yeah, that would have been...
Including the genes that make the spike protein. Within minutes, scientists 10,000 miles away began working on the design of an mRNA vaccine. Within weeks, they had made enough vaccine and tested it in animals, then in people. 11 months after discovery of virus, regulators confirmed that an mRNA vaccine is effective and safely tolerated, paving the path to widespread immunization. So, this is a newer thing, but it's not like they just discovered mRNA.
Yeah, they're like,
vaccines,
it's this new thing. It's like, just because literally, Mr. Claybo, you are not a scientist, okay? These people have heard about things that potentially... I mean, I don't know why they can't take into consideration that potentially these people are dealing with things that they've never heard of.
Exactly. And these are...
I've never heard of this until this point.
Yeah. And these are breakthroughs that are happening.
Yeah, it's
every day,
awesome.
I guess. It's cool that scientists are working on this, but I like to read...
Me too.
I guess... it's cool to actually read actual...
Yeah, wow,
stuff.
holy shit.
Wow.
Hopefully this is true and stuff. Where's this from? This is from Harvard?
Let's see, we got Howard Levine, MD, Chief Medical Editor at Harvard Health Publishing. Nancy Ferrari, I trust the fuck out of her.
Nancy Ferrari.
Heidi Godman.
God,
Trust.
man.
Kelly Bilodeau.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I mean, why would... there's so many other things to try and strip our freedoms away than vaccines. It's just so crazy.
Yeah, and it's not even like being hidden.
No.
So I don't know why people are upset, but
Yet they love, they love the cops.
It's a polarizing
beating down
subject.
protesters who, pay taxes to have those cops beat them down.
yeah.
They're like, oh, this is great. Yeah, we just need safety and stuff. They're like, this is fine. But vaccine, that's... And of course, a lot of them...
The problem is the gap in understanding.
Yeah, a lot of them
Yeah.
probably don't even think at this point still that it's real.
Yeah, we're still trying to get people to acknowledge COVID.
Yeah, 11 fucking months in. Like, I don't know how long it's
No,
going
I
to
don't
take.
know
Maybe
how true
the
that
second
is,
wave is
but-
here. So
I'm not sure if the first wave ever left.
2. No, I really don't know. I mean, it didn't go down in the South or any of those places. But yeah, whatever. Vaccines, go get them while they're still cold.
Get them while they're cold.
Get them while you can, everywhere.
Let's watch that one
Get them in your butt.
just so we can get off this.
Get off the...
I had to burp.
Get off this...
That's gonna be funny. It's like a Bert Kreischer thing to do.
Yeah.
Throw up on the podcast.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, once we get some puke videos finally off of YouTube and stuff, we'll have
Yeah.
a bucket, a Big Chillin Podcast puke bucket,
And I
just in
was like,
case,
Dude, that could be like a transition into that. Maybe we'll have a
You
puke
sell
bucket,
them?
and it'll like slam on the like an animated.
It's kind of like
bucket,
puke
and
that
it'll, like,
sloshes
slam,
onto the
and then
desk.
We'll have like maybe a little quick musical piece
That'd be so funny.
before
Like
we
a
show a puke
bucket
video.
of puke, like full of puke, that slams onto the desk and like some
Something like that. I
like
don't know.
splashes
Yeah.
out and it goes down the thing.
Something funny.
Puke alert.
Puke alert. It's kind of like a spoiler
Yeah.
or trigger warning. If you don't
Yeah.
like that type of shit.
If you don't like puke, then I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna be puke.
It's gonna happen
everywhere.
to you at some point.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Um,
you don't
Where
die when
is
you throw up.
the? Okay, so
Most of the time, you probably choke on your puke. Just puke downward.
puke downward.
Speaking of vaccines,
the,
yeah, just puke downward.
Is
Yeah.
that a person?
Yeah. Hi, I'm puke downward. I don't think so.
Here's a
No.
really cool RV. He's got a sick
Hell
Like a
yeah! It looks like he's got a
LCD
cool.
screen.
Yeah, it looks like he spent like I don't
Vaccines
know
will destroy
multiple
your DNA.
$1,000s on this.
You will lose your soul.
Yay!
Info at vaccinesfromhell.com.
That seems a little skewed.
Mark of the beast.
It seems a little
It's
skewed. The mark of the beast is here.
mRNA COVID vaccines will
mRNA
destroy your soul.
Vaccines will destroy your soul. You
So,
will lose your
what they're saying
soul.
here, I guess, from a Christian perspective, if you don't have the same DNA that
Gowed.
gave to you,
That gal.
then technically you're
That is
not
nicely
the same. So there's-
reinforced. Look at all of
I guess that would be the argument. It's taking
Multiple.
some of your soul.
Did he steal these? Like, how do you live in an RV? Did you
Wait,
did you like, all right, like, before I live in an RV, before I, reserve, like, I don't know, retire my entire life to RV living, what I want to do is have a giant billboard thing, 3 of them just rotating around. Oh my God, it's like a ticker thing at a football game or some shit that just goes around the stadium. And they're in the front too. Jesus Christ, how much did that cost?
Probably a lot.
It's like $5,000, probably more than that. And you have to program. What does he put?
Already
Anything
doesn't
he
have a
wants in there?
house.
Yeah, like you already don't have a house, buddy. You should be spending
It's like,
money.
I gotta get this cool. Billboard. Maybe he's got a YouTube channel. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, he's probably one of those RV YouTubers.
Which is a
That would-
viable option. He's probably got more subscribers
Yeah,
than us. It's a viable
I bet.
career option.
So have to at that point. But yeah, that's pretty great. I can't believe that that he would
canceled
spend that sort of money. Like, literally, how much are those? And like, he knows how to program. Okay, you just put once something else that's satanic or whatever comes along, he just has to program that in and come up with a new message and stuff. Like, and
Yeah, I mean,
the
once the next
website.
thing happens.
Yeah. The website is what the anti-vaxxers type in when they're looking to find exactly what they're looking for.
Should we go to the website?
Yeah, let's check it out. Let's
Actually,
check out, was it Vaccines
Vaccine
or
from
Hell
Hell.
or whatever?
Vaccinefromhell.com.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this?
I don't know, man. Is it an actual domain?
Yeah, this is the website.
Oh, yeah, this hot chick saying stuff? Wow,
So we've got
how predictable.
Dr. Carrie.
Doctor, I'm
Medved,
sure.
Revelations about the mRNA COVID.
Revelations.
vaccine have been stirring up a lot of interest.
Oh, a lot. That's how...
Most of
did Donald
Carrie's-
Trump write that?
Probably. Most of Carrie's videos have been censored by YouTube.
Oh,
Speaks
yeah.
volumes about the veracity of information she's sharing.
And this is one of the things, one of the issues with censorship, and one of the things
Yeah.
that was discussed actually among the the YouTube community that's more censored now, like the secular talks.
That removing them will make it worse.
Drunken peasants, yeah, that removing them and censoring them will only make it look like they have more of a point than they do. So Alex Jones is like more vilified, seemingly than ever, but actually he's more vindicated than ever because he's been kicked off.
Like, why microdot technology applied
Yeah.
via a patch or tattoo will soon be employed to deliver these hideous ID and surveillance technologies.
That's
But
great.
why aren't you up in arms about the
Anything
obvious
else?
surveillance
Anything else?
technologies
Yep.
that are actually being used
Anything
right now?
else? Anything else that why do they feel that they have to do so much digging? It's like it's like they're digging through the, I don't know, some sort of proverbial sand of that's made of everything else that the government is up to that's horrible to get to something that doesn't exist that's going on.
Yeah.
Like, they have to just try to like bend everything. It's so crazy.
Is
But yeah,
this
that
a product of the alternative facts, like
yeah. I mean,
thing,
as
or,
soon
like,
as Kellyanne
as soon as
Conway
you
said
start
that, I was like, oh,
people don't know what the truth is anymore.
My fucking God. As soon as she said that, I was like, there you go.
That was like some
it's over. You just
Ministry of
ended it.
propaganda.
You've
type
ended
shit.
it. Yep. You've just ended reality. Great job,
Ah, yeah,
bitch.
broke reality.
You fucking Beavis looking ass bitch. Oh my God. You've literally ended reality. It's an alternative fact. Wow. And now that gives fucking, these people, they feel like they have the right to just say, by virtue of the fact that we're censored, we're right. It's like, maybe you're
Yeah.
fucking idiots. And they're just trying to get that out of there. But, all idiots should be allowed because not
Idiots
everyone.
should be allowed.
Idiots
I
should be
like
allowed
idiots.
because everyone will know that they're idiots and they're fun to laugh at.
I'm a fan.
Okay? But wow, what a stupid website. Of course. That's great,
Should we use that to segue into nutrition? I don't
Yeah,
really
I
have
mean-
anything to like having set topics about nutrition,
no.
but like people don't eat right either.
No.
We can shit on the UK again.
Obviously.
They just eat beans all day.
Yeah, no, I mean, beans are healthier than half the shit that's eaten here.
That's true. There
Yeah.
was actually a video that
That's
was on my
hilarious.
recommended. It was like nothing but beans or canned
Nothing
beans
but
for 30
beans.
days.
That is, I mean, you have fiber in there, so you won't
I guess
really
the guy was
get tied up in the bowel region. Proteins-ish. Rice and beans, a lot of people around the world, more impoverished countries, that is the main thing. Rice and beans everywhere, just all over
It's
the place.
calories,
Indian
it's
food that's
things.
you got rice and beans, I assume. I don't really know.
I
But
did see. I think we
just
might have talked
calories,
about
yeah.
this, but something that I learned actually in an anthropology class was the cultivation of corn and the introduction of agriculture and stuff actually kind of fucked us over for a couple thousand years, or for a little bit. Not humans, like early hominids, not early hominids, but they weren't like cultivating corn obviously. But once we figured that out, our teeth got fucked up because of all the sugar and the corn and all the stuff we were growing.
Yep.
And there was a lot. That's how dentistry started coming up.
Yeah, it arises.
Yeah.
All these problems arise or cause industries. I don't know, to come up that shouldn't exist. Really.
And then we got stuff. We got to work on it. We got to solve it. It's a human thing. It's like a creative thing.
Yeah, and
that's how we do shit.
Yeah, and that's what they mean, like when they say, or that's what people mean when they say, the market will decide to figure it out and like level it out and take care of it. It's like, well, I mean, yeah, but then it's just predatory shit after predatory shit.
As a whole, I guess it will, but there's going to be suffering along the way.
Yeah, but I'm sure the dentist industry is like, the more sugar in foods, the fucking better, because our jobs rely on sugar being in foods. Like if everyone had healthy teeth, if they ate perfectly, and it's basically if you're just damned with shitty tooth genetics.
Remember years ago, I was always saying, bro, what is this gritty shit in the toothpaste? Did they put sugar in here?
Yeah, it's like some sort of abrasive, but it turns out
Obviously
that's
kinda
not
stupid,
even good, and it like breaks down scrapes away the enamel on your teeth. So the smooth toothpaste is the best way to go with just the bristles. Like you don't need anything else only enough to you just need something that's only enough to like break away the plaque.
It is weird to think about it. It's a completely unnatural thing, obviously. Improves our health dramatically.
Yeah.
To keep our teeth clean, our mouth clean. But also when we started doing weird shit with food, bread isn't a natural thing that we were supposed to be eating, right?
Probably not. I mean, it takes a bit to make it.
Fermented
mix
things, like doing chemical reactions to make food. When we started figuring that out, it got fun. People want to do shit.
Yeah, it's
and
fun to do things with food. Food is fun.
Yeah.
It's an experience. Food is more than just like fuel to a lot of people, including myself.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's fun to make.
And what it technically
fun to
is,
try different foods.
Technically is like fuel for your body. You want to put the right things in so you function correctly, and
that's the main
at the
objective.
Peak. But some things are good.
Yeah, sugar is
fucking
so
great.
damn good. I don't know. They make it
and
delicious.
We like that shit. We like flavor. We have taste buds for a reason.
Yep.
We're supposed to eat cake.
It's weird, yeah. I guess, it's just where we lead.
We started making cakes, cheesecakes.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened or how they figured out a lot of this stuff.
I don't know either.
Fermentation.
The first guy.
Yeah.
Like
they probably did some drugs and they were like, hold on. What if we leave the food out for a little bit and don't eat it immediately?
Yeah, someone like left their meat out accidentally somewhere for a long time, and then that's when they discovered drying meats, and
it fell in some salt or like in some salt water, and they're like, "Oh,
yeah,
hold
something.
on.
Oh, this is brined and
kinda
flavorful
good
now." Yeah,
My mouth's watering. I don't know what this is, but
yeah, holy shit. But yeah, I don't know. But if oh my god, if people were taught how to eat, or how to eat and what to eat in school, like suggested to, I guess, what to eat, or
why isn't there more of like a nutrition? I remember taking
it's just a conspiracy,
health class,
basically.
but there really isn't a lot of like, every year in school, like there's 7 classes or whatever.
Yeah.
You'd think there would be a time for us to learn about
nutrition,
and then maybe like a cooking
sort of
class
do.
would be cool, or like how to prepare meals and not starve and and do so correctly. But that really wasn't a thing, as well as like the school lunches were obviously a cheeseburger and chocolate milk every day, or a chicken sandwich and chocolate milk every day.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's ridiculous for even just doing that for 4 years in a row as an adult.
Yeah, it's not good.
Fuck you up.
And also, like, some people, I guess maybe we forgot that I'm sure there were some sort of nutritional, educational things or nutritional education things that, I guess, what was it called? Like Hope class or some shit that you have in high school. That's stupid. It's probably just zoned for that, or schools like it.
No, like we have a chapter on nutrition.
Yeah, there is, but I mean, there's more than a chapter's worth of nutrition information, which is insane. And like the thing, oh, they show you nutrition. They're like, oh, but go to lunch and eat like a pizza and some milk. Like, what the fuck? You're not fed
crazy.
nutrition in school, but you're taught like, it's
And
just so weird.
not to get on the backs of the American people, because the nutritional food is more expensive,
Yeah.
which is a problem. But
Well, it's because like there's just like so mass produced are these
Yeah.
fast food joints are just all over the fucking place, and
it's just so cheap to make that. It's
Yeah,
not because
because of
like they're
its-
like, oh, we got to make the salad super
Yeah.
expensive, but I guess it is just so much
they're
cheaper to make.
fuckloads of cows and like
Yeah.
the factory farming's just huge. So
Probably unsustainable.
absolutely, I would say.
Yeah, it's not even like a
takes too much
probability, is it?
water.
Our whole kind of system keeping the human population afloat will
Yeah.
change, and it will get better.
Yeah.
And like that's kind of what we do.
Yep.
Get creative, and especially times like now when people have a lot of time on their hands, or don't, or just desperation
Yeah.
breeds
Jeez, fuck.
I don't know, productivity in that department, or just thinking outside the box. I like that people are thinking differently now, and yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where we were going with that, but nutrition, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, nutrition like fed nutrition in lunches, actual protein, fat of some sort, and then like I don't know, some sort of carb, a healthy carb like an apple.
Yeah, I googled earlier today. I was
sort
like,
of energy
what are foods
packed
that have
foods.
fats but don't have like a lot of sugar? Because I was looking
Nuts
in
and
the pantry and I was
stuff.
like, I don't know
Yeah.
for sugar right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like there's like juice, and the stupidest thing was I don't know, Michelle Obama. That's like when she did the wrong thing, and it freaked everyone out. Like, oh, Democrats are trying to show you how to eat and whatever.
Now, if she had
Tell
a
you how to
campaign and was like, we're gonna put a bunch of healthy food, we're gonna get these kids on track,
It didn't happen.
it didn't really happen. That
No,
way. It was like,
it's
a
like-
couple things got taken off the menu.
Yeah, it was
Right.
like they take milk out, and then they
I think
kept
they took out
juice.
Did they take milk out and put juice?
I
or did they
forget.
take
Like,
juice
how about
out
a
and put milk?
bottle of water, like a full size 16-ounce bottle of water, and then that's it. No juice. Like, you don't need juice. It's good, but I mean, maybe kids now just fucking the apple juice. I guess it's the healthiest, one of the
Yeah, I would
healthiest
usually get
juices. Just
apple
in-
juice instead of
yeah,
chocolate milk. But I always had a
apple
water bottle.
slices.
Yeah, we always had
something.
bottles of water, and
Yeah,
we
yeah.
drank protein shakes. I guess you meal prepped,
Yeah, that's
which is
hilarious.
way smarter.
I just take like 3 meals to school.
Yeah, fucking smart.
Yeah, like it was a chicken, sweet potato. One of them's like chicken and spinach. I think one of them's like chicken and or beef and sweet potato and spinach. And then like one of them's I don't know, beef and Brussels sprouts or some shit. And then I just crack those open and eat them room temperature, just like whatever the fuck.
It's cold as fuck.
Just eat it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's basically
Yeah, back in the day, people were just grabbing shit off the ground and eating it. So
yeah. So I mean, picking things off bushes and whatever. Licking.
how humanity got to this point is a miracle,
Absolutely.
right? So
insane.
like, we got to
a miracle.
not a miracle of God, but
miracle.
think about it. Like, there was just a bunch of half monkey, half retarded human people
Yeah.
just running around doing stuff. We still have crazy people, but imagine it back then.
Mm-hmm.
It was like you'd be going through the woods and you'd see, I don't know, one of your cave buddies, and
Yeah.
you'd be eating some shit on the ground. You're like, hey, what you got, man?
Yeah.
Some poisonous plants or
Yeah.
dead
Yeah.
animal, just eating.
Either one. Some
Yeah.
poop.
Yeah, I
Picking
mean,
the seeds out of some poop.
people probably got very hungry.
And poop.
Went quite a while without eating back then. Just, bark off trees.
Yeah, some tree barks are like pine bark. I think is edible. Certain pine barks, if you strip off like the hard bark and get the like that little thin sort of spongy soft layer that's
That's good stuff.
not necessarily attached to the tree but just under the bark.
Huh.
That's apparently the edible part of the bark. Not very
Interesting. That's what the
nutritional, but
grubs
edible.
eat, right?
Huh?
Where the grubs at?
No, they eat the wood. They just like
Yeah.
wood. Yeah.
Or eat just they
They
were
eat
eating
everything.
bugs though. A lot of protein
Yeah.
in bugs.
Of shitloads. I mean, the thing is, if basically, if I had the money, I would definitely do like a cricket protein company. There are cricket protein companies, bars, powders, like protein shakes, cricket protein shakes, or other insects as well. I mean, insects should be looked at probably more. Because there's more, I think, what was it, for like the same weight in beetles of some kind, or whatever the fucking crickets, I think, as if it's like 1 ounce of crickets compared to 1 ounce of chicken, it's much more protein in the bugs or whatever, and like less.
Protein versus.
Yeah, insects are very high in nutrition, high in protein. That's why the indigenous people are so.
Yeah, so
healthy,
you're
like,
pretty much
certain
right. Crickets
countries.
contain 2 to 3 times more complete protein than a beef steak.
That's
on the
insane.
same
I
weight
didn't know it was that
basis.
much. Holy shit.
Crickets will also give you more iron, more vitamins, and more fiber.
Yeah. So I mean.
A cricket steak. Wait, hold on. What's a cricket
Oh
steak?
Jesus! Ew. Was it like a
Hold on,
steak
hold on.
made of crickets? Like, blech, like you have a leg in there that falls out. That's weird. I mean, but yeah,
think this
that's
is a thing.
probably the best way to go. Cows are not sustainable. We should not keep doing
We've
cows.
talked about like 3D printing is
Not
of
suggesting everything
meat,
needs
which is like
bugs.
a primitive way to look at it from a technological standpoint. That's how I'm kind of understanding.
Yeah.
But if we could synthetically create like all the types of meat, like beef, chicken, and
Yeah.
stuff, either out of bugs or out of just synthesizing the proteins in a lab.
Yep.
But I guess you can buy. Can you buy
Yeah.
cricket steaks online?
Probably. But yeah, I mean, if
You can get
all these Republican
cricket
fucks are
powder.
really.
You can get cricket powder, but I don't know
That's
about
pretty
cricket
cool.
steaks. That sounds fake.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what that is. Just crickets molded into the shape of a steak. I don't know. But yeah, if all these Republican assholes and all these Democrat assholes are really, enthusiastic, and what they really want is a strong, American populace or whatever. Like like maybe they hopefully say, I don't know if they were saying lately. I haven't heard them say that, but if you want strong. Not quick thinking, but a smart, fully developed, or as much as a chance as they can is getting fully developed populace, then it starts with nutrition at childhood. This country can more than afford some sort of school lunch that involves a handful of
They can hire
a
chefs.
couple ounces of health. Yeah, they can hire actual people. A couple of
Not that I want to disrespect the lunch ladies.
yeah,
'cause
no, I
were
mean
very
they do
nice.
what they can with the burgers that are in water or whatever the fuck they have, but
Cold cheeseburgers and
yeah, that's great.
stuff.
Yeah, but they can have all of those things, like a handful of, or not a handful, but an ounce or two of nuts as a snack. Give them an actual snack to have during the day. Healthy
I wanna
fruits.
find better snacks.
Yeah.
Protein bars are basically it.
Yeah.
Or other type of bar.
Mhm.
But I want to find snacks that aren't terrible for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Or
some sort
good.
of chicken dishes, beef dishes, not really fish as much, but I guess what they can do. Stuff like that, just protein packed, fibrous, vitamin filled shit, and they'd actually succeed more in school too, because they'd be equipped with
Maybe have some energy.
they'd have all the nutrition they need instead of a cheeseburger and milk. What the fuck? Oh, you just want to go to sleep after that. They're like, oh, why are you
Dude, I had-
sleeping? It's like, I had a cheeseburger and milk for lunch. That's why I'm sleeping.
My senior year was all right. 5th period.
I just go to sleep in
Weightlifting
fifth period.
or,
That's
like-
after weightlifting. If you're like,
What was it? It
Just
was
knock out.
I had gym, which is basketball all
Yeah.
day. So an hour of basketball, then immediately change into my good clothes, all
Yeah.
sweaty, and then go eat lunch, hot as fuck, and then on my cool down just be eating lunch, and then go
Yeah.
to math, and
that's what you do.
it was pretty shit, but
Yeah, well, but yeah, that's nutrition needs to turn around. If there's like a secretary of nutrition or some shit in this country, then they should.
J for Secretary of
rethink.
Nutrition.
I mean, it'd be much easier because there's no way we don't have the money for that type of shit. They always strip money away from school lunch programs, like Betsy DeVos, that biatch. That bitch. But yeah, we just get off of that, I guess. Whatever.
Let's pick a video. We
Eat
got
pizza and
Hospital
French
P
fries.
Man, Brazilian Django,
Brazilian Django. Oh, is that the horse guy? Yeah, Brazilian
Yeah.
Django,
Let's
the
hear
horse
it.
person or whatever.
horseback robbery. That's like
Oh yeah, this is crazy. This is great. So I guess this is somewhere. This looks like Brazilish or one of those Latin.
I put Brazil. I don't really know if
Latino
it's
countries,
there, but I don't know what this logo is. Just ignore it, everybody.
Central or Southern America. Yeah, this logo we should probably this logo we should probably I don't know, blur out
Yeah.
or
maybe, I don't
something.
know.
Whatever.
Oh, now it's real prominent.
Yep, it's right there. So he's
That's
got the
okay.
horse. He pops off the horse, and the horse
Let me go
bareback.
back a little bit because
by the way.
there's no
Gotta
shit
find
on
this
there.
out.
They just got right off the horse. The horse
Yeah.
knows what
The
to
horse,
do.
yeah, it knows exactly what to do. Like
Oh, we
follow
got
these
another,
guys.
We got a job today. Okay.
Yeah, like it doesn't even have. Does it even have reins? I think it does.
These guys still don't know what's up.
Maybe. Yeah,
I
they're
guess.
just hanging out. Yeah, they
And
got
he
their.
must have said,
That's
put your
like a
hands on.
donkey.
He just put his hands on his head.
That's a horse.
That
Yeah,
girl
so
just
those
left.
guys-
She was like, "I'm not doing this today."
Jesus. Yeah. So we got him. He's securing
You
the
have a
horse.
mask? Yeah.
He's got the horse, so it doesn't freak out, I guess.
This guy's just
All
trying
right.
to get
Cool.
out.
He's on the horse now.
Why
That
would you
guy's
just
running
stay in
away.
your house? Why would you leave your house when there's a robbery?
Yeah, it's really weird. You leave your house like
Or
with
wherever this
only
was.
shorts on. You leave your bungalow. All right, cool. He's got
Does
his
he have
AK, his MP5 or whatever,
What
and
was
there
that?
you go with nothing.
Yeah, what did he even grab?
What does he have? Did he get anything?
There's a
Oh, he's got a
backpack.
bag.
Well-
Wait, does he have a bag?
No, maybe
like
he
a
went
fanny
to get the
pack?
gun.
What the fuck? What'd you get? You got nothing.
There's no way they got like a bunch of stuff. But could you
Oh,
imagine if someone
God.
just pulled up on a horse
On
and
a
robbed store?
horse.
You're not gonna get away.
I mean, it could happen here. Like people ride
Okay,
horses
yeah.
everywhere. Like not
Totally.
everywhere, but people ride horses. I've seen people. That'd be funny. Yeah,
Everywhere.
here in central Pennsylvania.
Stuck in horse traffic.
Yeah,
Right?
God. But no, people ride horses here, and I wouldn't be shocked if there's like a horseback robbery. But man, they don't even have a saddle. Maybe you should rob a saddle first if you're gonna have a horse. You know,
These guys have the same shirt on.
doing robberies.
Shorts, no shoes.
Do they work there?
I don't know.
Is
Is
the
there
official
a baby in
uniform?
the stroller or like what's going on?
This could be in the Keys as well.
Hey, right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're
That
done
was
with that.
good. Yeah, it was great video. It was funny.
Let's
you know?
let's get a funnier one. I always
Oh,
talk about
this
how
is-
escalators are death traps.
Oh, this
Um,
is hopefully great.
I
haven't
don't
seen
know if
this
I have
yet.
a fear of them, but I'm cautious. I don't like
Let's
getting
get
on
up.
escalators. I think they're just gonna grab my shoelace.
Yeah, it's
then
good to have a cautious respect.
Following after that, shortly my foot, and then the rest of my leg and body. It
Yeah,
all
I feel your
every
shoelace
damn
would
day.
break. You'd be able to break your shoelace off before it actually pulled your foot in. I think.
This one was a slightly different problem that just caused it to go like 5
Yeah.
times the speed of a normal escalator, but down.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! Oh, dude, the screams of terror!
I didn't think
They're
it was
mad as Oh
Are they trying
my!
to pull people out?
Is it like grinding people down? Oh shit! It's fucking pulling people in.
No, really?
I heard something open.
Are they going down?
Oh! Wait a minute. I think they turned it off. I think they turned the escalator off. That's what that sound was. Let's just assume. Nah, they would all be pulled in. Let's keep going. Wait, hold on. 4 more seconds.
There was like 1 more second.
Dudes are hauling ass. Oh my god. Yeah, I would just tuck and roll off of that thing, just like that guy.
Danger.
Oh
So
my.
this is why I don't like these, dude. When we
Well,
went
that's a
to-
reason. And if it just starts zooming down all of a
It
sudden,
can just do whatever it wants at some
But,
point. I'd rather
yeah.
go up the stairs.
they are
There was
very.
nothing wrong with stairs.
Yeah, I think people should just stop being so fucking lazy. Who invented the escalator? Like, what if you didn't have to go up 30 stairs?
Let's sell this to every mall
What
in America.
Yeah, people are fat and gross who go to the mall and lazy. What?
And so many people don't like escalators that we started buying shit online. No.
Yeah,
Amazon
and the
has
fear.
no escalators.
Yeah, the fear of escalators kept people away. That's a funny hook on. That's a funny angle on that. That's funny as fuck. The fear of escalators kept people out of malls, and like, yeah, they didn't want to stay there long enough.
Escalator accidents.
Yeah, they didn't want to stay there long enough to get hungry because the food court was upstairs, and they didn't want to go up the escalator.
Right, bro. All the good shit's upstairs anyway, and you don't want to go up there.
Oh my god! But yeah, escalators are real. We've seen some fucking. I'm
Horrific
sure a lot
videos that we will not show on here.
horrifying that we can't if we wanted to. Well, if we had a live stream, we probably could on a certain on a different website. But man, no, I don't want to look at that. That's terrible. We've seen like was it like an Untold Stories of the ER where the guy looked like he got mauled by a bear, but
He got mauled by something
just
worse.
got mauled by an escalator.
I'd rather come
He
into
tripped
contact
on an
with a bear.
escalator.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like someone running into out of a hiking trail. Like, what the fuck just happened to you? You look like you got mauled by a bear in like a mountain lion or whatever. Oh, I tripped on an escalator, dude. I got my shoestring caught an escalator.
Dude,
My
your leg would
God.
get ripped off.
Yeah, like he leaned forward and his head, like the scalp, curl, like flopped forward over his face. He's like, "Oh, it's dark. Can't see." That was weird. Terrible
God.
acting, of course, in these bad acting.
When we went to that NASCAR race, because a friend had a family member in the military, and they were able to get like, I guess a booth. We didn't even go in the box thing, but we could have. But we had to go up this long ass escalator, like to the top of the damn stadium, and it's like the biggest speedway
I hate those.
in America, bro.
The worst. I have nightmares like sometimes, like as a kid doing the doing like monster truck rallies and shit. I fucking hated because basically as you're walking up at an arena, like the old ones especially, as you're walking up that incline, all that's in between you and fucking falling is a chain link fence the whole time. And that's what I think about every time I go on those things. I look at the fence, I'm like, oh man, that's it, huh? That's the only thing stopping me. If someone is just tumbling down, and like it's just terrifying. I hate it. Like I hate every part of that. That's the worst. Like anytime we got to go really high up in a stadium, it's just like, oh my fucking god.
I don't like that shit. And this one was an escalator.
Yeah. No, it's probably
it's like
way
an outdoor
longer.
Fucking escalator that.
Hopefully it's
Is
maintained.
there
I'm
even
sure
a
that's
picture
probably
of this?
maintained better than an indoor one. They have to. They have to do it. I mean, there's no way. But oh my god, could you imagine? And that's like what, a 50-foot long, 100-foot long escalator?
It's a pretty long escalator.
Yeah, I haven't been to any like. I haven't used any escalators in stadiums or whatever.
It's
But
like
oh my
see
god.
The sky and shit,
Oh wait, no, I think I've been on an escalator.
The Magic,
like
even
Universal or
basketball
something.
games and stuff too. They have the escalators and shit.
Yeah, I think when I went to Universal a couple times, they had long ass escalators. But yeah, I mean, just it's horrible.
Worse than
It's
the
at
rides.
parking garages too. I'm like, oh my god, not
It ain't
good.
good. All right, let's go to something positive.
Yeah, besides the fear of heights and falling.
Or let's keep it positive
Yeah,
and
yeah.
check out a little.
This is great.
We'll
So
drive.
what do we got here? This person.
So we got an expert driver here. He's trying to just change lanes and get
Oh yeah.
all the way across, regardless of what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, he does not give a shit. I just love these merging people who think they
Like,
just
"I
have
gotta
the
go
power
over."
over everybody. Yeah. This guy's like, no, sorry.
There's one.
Yep, not doing it. And now,
And we're both changing lanes at the same
all
time, huh,
right,
buddy?
now there's damage to his car. He's officially damaged his car. And then he tries to go, and boom! Oh my god, the video just abruptly ends.
The worst driving I've seen, right?
Yeah. Where was he going? All the way? Is he turning all the way around
He must be
into
trying to
oncoming
make
traffic?
a U-turn or
What in
something
the
like on
fuck?
this oncoming.
How do their words?
Highway.
How do their roads work there?
They don't.
Apparently not. Not for
Yeah.
everybody.
Uber driving has definitely
Oh
opened
my
my eyes
God.
to all the crazy people on the road.
Well, look at this. That's the end. Look what he's got to come in on. Like
That
there's
is
no
the-
stopping thing or light on the exit or entrance to whatever this road is
Is there even a merge?
on the roundabout or whatever.
Is there even a merge
Oh my
lane?
God, that's insane. This shit probably happens all the time. There it goes.
你有病是不是？
India?
Yeah.
他妈怎么多管人痴心一看不看，操你妈的！
I don't know.
Someone translate.
Uh,
I don't know. People are fucking
it
crazy.
could be
dude.
probably not Indian. Maybe European.
This was actually hilarious.
European of some sort.
Okay, so these police guys are looking for.
Oh yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah.
They're looking for
That's
somebody. He's
This is funny.
trespassing and he's like hiding, and they're like, "We lost him." They're-
This guy though, whoever's holding this camera, is it another cop or something? There's like some snitch, some tattletale guy. This guy like helping the cops look for them.
This guy?
That's perfect. The cop's like, what?
This guy?
It's like, oh,
In
you.
the corner?
He's like, you piece of shit.
He's so appalled that they found him because this is actually a great hiding spot. It was so dark.
Yeah, he could have like inched his way out of there. And now they're just like, time to beat the shit out of him, you piece of shit. Let's not say, sir, come down. Let's just yank him off. This must be American police.
This guy?
Oh my god. That's
It's like
hilarious.
a body cam, I guess.
Best and brightest.
See, this is the stuff the body cam is there for.
Yeah, comedy and
Don't turn it off.
deciding, you know. You don't turn off your body cam. What the hell, buddy? Sure. Weirdo. That leads me to believe that this might not have been a cop who was filming and looking for the guy with the cops. But I don't know if the cops would allow you to follow them on like a foot pursuit like that.
Yeah, I don't think so. This says Axon Body 2. So I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know if
There's a
it
camera. A
means
body cam, yeah.
body cam, but
Yeah, so that's a police body cam then, I guess.
that's cool. I like it when they leave them on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They should
I
leave them on.
get why they wouldn't want to be recorded all day and like their entire daily activities. I could see how that's an invasion of privacy. But
Yeah.
when you become a police officer, you have a certain responsibility, I think.
You are a public servant. When you're a public servant, unfortunately, you lose
Process
a lot of
servant?
privacy.
A process server?
Yes, when you're one of those, you lose a lot of privacy.
Yeah, good.
So, deal
The
with that or
police.
don't be a cop.
The police.
The police.
What's that
The
song?
Huh?
Oh shit! Speaking of the police,
Oh my
Let's
god,
talk
what they do
about
now?
some Iranian police. This is interesting. Do you remember that Angelina Jolie lookalike that kind of looked like a zombie? She got a bunch of surgery to look like Angelina Jolie. Let me just pull up a picture.
I don't think I.
Well, she
know about
was sentenced to 10 years in Iranian prison
that.
for this, or for her Instagram posts manipulating her face and stuff. Her name is Sahar Tabar. Now let's
So,
find
like-
a good article here from the Hindustan Times. So 19-year-old Iranian girl whose real name is Fatima Kishvan
There's
been
always
jailed
fat
for
about-
10 years on multiple charges for her Instagram posts, and all of her social media activities, I guess.
I do
But
recognize
she was
it.
charged with corruption of young people and disrespect for the Islamic Republic. She used
Corruption
Yeah.
of young people. Meanwhile, they're like, let's be Muslim and behead each other.
or let's, well, I
Behead the
don't wanna
infidel.
put words in our mouths, but she used to post heavily distorted pictures of herself
Oh no!
using makeup and editing. Oh no.
Wow, what a fucking asshole. See, that's the thing that, the Republicans and stuff would love to do here, most likely.
Yeah, there's
but
a lot
they
of
just
shit going on
can't.
over there that's
Yeah.
like,
They don't have a
genital
First Amendment.
mutilation. They just don't respect women.
And that too.
Obviously,
They
we
don't
joke
mainly.
around it.
Mainly, they do not respect women, and I would go as far as to say that maybe, perhaps, they dislike them.
Whoa.
I know.
Bombshell report.
Yeah,
on the Big Chillin
especially
Podcast.
maybe in Saudi Arabia, perhaps.
So,
This does
one of
not
them.
look like Angelina Jolie.
She doesn't
I
look
would-
like this, and like there was a
Yeah.
picture of her where it was like, oh, okay, she's just obviously doing this for Instagram. She's making posts and stuff.
Clearly.
This is serious now because she's going to a Middle Eastern prison. I don't know. She
Yeah,
says the Islamic
is it-
Republic has a history of tormenting women. We need to be united against this gender apartheid. She called upon Angelina Jolie to save her, basically.
No, she's not a.
The charges against her, which is a weird like position for an actress to be in, right?
If she even knows what's going on, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If
I
she
guess
even is
she's
aware
the
of this, yes.
UNHCR Goodwill Ambassador somehow. That's cool, but yeah, I don't know how. I hope that she can get out of here, but
Yeah, if you're a
the-
woman in Iran and you have the means to leave,
just get
fucking
out.
leave.
Just get the fuck out.
Get out. Just don't talk to your family ever. You just get out. Get the fuck out. Like, you have no.
It's obviously extremely difficult.
Yeah, but
everything you've
that's why I
ever
said if you
known.
have the means.
Yeah.
Get out. Like, do not come back. That's like when we saw. When you see like Saudi Arabian foreign exchange people in like colleges and shit here, it's like, why don't you just stay
So-
and not go back there?
What
Like,
were the,
what the
okay,
fuck?
the charges against Tabar first included blasphemy, inciting violence, gaining income through inappropriate means, and encouraging youths to corruption. So
Gaining income through inappropriate means. Wow, how
I guess they
fucking
don't
subjective that
approve
is.
of OnlyFans over there,
Guess
either.
not.
but
What's an appropriate means?
suicide bombing. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Yeah, that's the
Surprising
worst thing you're
illness.
gonna encounter here is like maybe some racism, maybe a little bit of violence toward you because you're a Muslim, but you're not gonna like get in prison for fucking posting your tits on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah. They just get like flagged or whatever.
Yeah.
Unless they're awesome and then they'll
Unless
just,
they're
like,
really cool, then they'll
unless
let 'em
Slash
through,
posts them, then
Slash
you can-
posts great boobs though, most of the time. I don't see him ever because I don't follow Slash. I probably should follow Slash.
Yeah, no, I thought I saw this article and it was like kind of interesting, possibly podcast worthy.
Yeah, that's
And,
really scary.
It's just a weird story. It's going on in 2020.
Well, they always do
Social
shit like
media
that.
in countries like this is obviously conflicting with their ridiculous laws.
Yeah, the younger generations in Iran are clashing with the older ones in power. Just like kind of here, kind of like what's going on here.
Yeah. You want to stay over in this sector of the world?
In
and,
Iran, I don't want to stay there.
Well,
but
I was just this guy described as Israeli space security chiefs, space program head.
cool.
This was like a few days ago. I don't
Is
even
he
know, but,
anti-space?
no, he's pro alien. No, he's like he had a lot of stuff to say. Actually, he was he didn't be like I'm pro alien. What's up? No, he said
alien.
and I quote: "A former Israeli space security chief sent eyebrows shooting heavenward by saying, well, this is a weird thing to say."
Stupid as shit. Why are you quoting
Adolf
heaven when we're talking about
Silverman
aliens?
and-
God.
Well, I was just saying it's a fucking weird thing to say. Regardless, like that's not even a
I don't know how you quote
sent
heaven.
eyebrows
Why they say
shooting
that.
heavenward is not a
It's not really a statement.
Not a
Shooting
phrase.
heavenward? It's like you're really trying to make that a statement or phrase.
just
Stupid.
a thing. But it's a weird way to say it. Raised eyebrows.
Yeah.
It's
Send
just trying to put more
eyebrows shooting
words
up
in
into
the-
people's
in the article,
buttholes.
You know, like when you are trying to write a paper and then you just got to add more words.
Yeah. I just gotta add like, and the big giant thing that was huge was so giant.
So he said his name is Haim or Haim.
Chachim.
Former head of Israel's Defense Ministry's Space Directorate. So he was high up in that. He says the unidentified flying objects have asked not to publish that they are here. Humanity is not ready yet. He also said that Earthlings have been in contact with extraterrestrials from a Galactic Federation. This is
Called?
interesting coming out of Jerusalem, right?
Yeah,
You
it's
would
really
think that's more
weird
of
to
a
like.
religious place and
Yeah. Does this? I mean, this doesn't help the Israeli Jerusalemish whatever the fuck cause of like Christianity and Jewishness and stuff.
a respected professor and retired general, Eshad said the aliens were equally curious about humanity and were seeking to understand the fabric of the universe. Eshad said the cooperation agreements had been signed between species, including an underground base in the depths of Mars, where there are American astronauts and alien representatives at the same time. The Gilgamesh. No,
Now-
I added that last part.
Now, is this guy crazy, or
I don't know.
He's
Things
trying to
have
get
been
attention?
said this. I don't think this is the craziest thing that's been said this year or happened this year at all. But
no? I don't think so.
I would wish that he would provide some evidence.
Yeah, can we have some evidence? Maybe the name of the federation is it called the just Galactic Federation?
Yeah, come on. That's like
It's pretty lame.
Yeah,
I would tell
that's
them that. I'd be like, that's what you name your
I
thing,
would've called
the
it that. I mean,
Galactic
shit.
Federation. You guys are GF.
it's the GF.
Wow, that's really cool. But
He
yeah,
said
if this
there's
guy.
what?
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. He said there's an agreement between the U.S. government and the aliens. They signed a contract with us to do experiments here. I should added that President Donald Trump was aware of the extraterrestrials' existence and had been on the verge of revealing information, but was asked not to in order to prevent mass hysteria. There is already mass hysteria every single
Yeah,
day because
wouldn't
of the
want
coronavirus.
everyone to freak out and feel on edge and panic about stuff. What you mean, like with everything in reality that's going on right now? I mean, what's one more crazy weird thing? That's why I just so dismiss.
Exactly, like nothing. I don't
Yeah.
think anyone would like. I mean, I think some people would react adversely,
Yeah,
but I
but
really don't
Everyone's
think.
reacting adversely right fucking now. There were riots over a guy getting murdered by the cops. There are gonna be riots no matter
This is
fucking
true.
what.
And that's a good evidence, I guess, to say that there would be mass hysteria. But I
I don't
genuinely
think, so.
think, like in the daily life
I
of
really don't think so.
humanity, there wouldn't be that much change if
Yeah.
tomorrow we knew for sure, or like there was a. No, I think obviously people would be interested in an interview with an alien.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Interview with an alien. Is that a movie?
Interview with an alien. Be the first ones to interview one.
They have been waiting until today for humanity to develop and reach a stage where we will understand in general what space and spaceships are. See, that's kind of like a blanket statement.
That's ridiculous.
That doesn't really sound like it's too crazy of a thing to say. And please just like put some evidence.
Yeah,
Send
can we
a
have
picture.
a little bit? Like,
Like,
a
if
picture
you're gonna
of you
make the
shaking
claims-
hands with an alien?
If you're gonna make the claims and have NBC write an article about it.
Yeah.
Say
And like, yeah, just the thought of people freaking out and like over religions losing their credibility. It's like, what fucking credibility do they have in the first place? They have none. It's fake. It's all fairy tales already. So people believe the fairy. Like, what are they gonna stop believing fairy tales and start like stabbing each other and shitting in each other's mouths? Like, what the hell is gonna start
Do
happening?
you remember that Little Caesars commercial? And he took off the shirt and he's like, "There's no rules."
Oh, no
It'll
rules.
be
Yeah, but-
exactly like that.
But like, just because they're aliens, only the most insane in the society, which is actually quite a few people, apparently will assume
7
that there are
billion
no
is
rules.
Quite a few insane,
I don't know if aliens means no rules.
right?
There are aliens. Holy shit, there are no
Okay,
rules.
so he's got a book coming out in November.
Aliens equals no rules coming out.
It is December right now, so he already had a
Cool.
book come out.
That's why he did this. And how much money did he make off the book, I wonder?
If I had come up with what I was saying today 5 years ago, I would have been hospitalized. He told, "Yeah,
I don't
idiot."
think so.
No, I'm
How
kidding.
long has Ancient Aliens been on? Longer than
Yeah,
5 years, I assume. Those
Yeah, and
guys
that-
haven't been hospitalized
yeah.
for saying, "Holy crap, this owl means an alien."
So he says-
did it.
Today, they're already taking it different. I have nothing to lose. I have received my degrees and awards. I'm respected in universities abroad. So he's basically saying, I got nothing to lose. I'm retired. I'm just gonna do that shit. But
Yeah, but you didn't
fucking
really
show
do
us something,
anything.
dude.
So in the book, there's like evidence in the book. Like, are we
Yeah.
you gonna explain the like
Picture of aliens in the book.
Yeah, like you shaking hands with the leader of the Federation or some shit. Oh my god, the Galactic Federation. I mean, I don't doubt that there probably is some sort of Galactic Federation, but like the aliens, they see what we do, and like, why would they let us in? Why would they give us
Is
the
there
power
gonna
of
be a follow-up
space
interview
travel?
with this guy?
No, it looks like it's just gonna say, "Oh, aliens," and then that's it. But yeah, I mean, they probably see how we are and don't want to talk to us.
Or I mean, I'd
Stuff.
probably be pretty curious to see what's going on if I
Yeah.
was alien, or if I were me visiting another planet.
Mhm.
But still, show us something.
Yeah, and the government,
bitch.
signing contracts with aliens or treaties or whatever the fuck with aliens to like let them experiment on some of us. Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, we're down with
That's viable.
that
That
probes,
could be a
dude.
thing, perhaps. Down with probes. I'm
People-
down with probes.
People probes themselves all the
Yeah,
time.
willingly. But yeah, it will not shake people's faith because nothing scientifically thus far. Sorry, Jesus Christ, I'm burping while talking.
You're good,
Nothing
Bert.
scientifically. Nothing scientifically thus far. Oh God, thus far has
Further.
has thus far
Thus far,
shaken the faith of a whole lot of religious people, and evolution's around pretty much. I mean, the science
see
has
how they
been
react
out
to
on that. Yeah, and still they're like, nope.
I think there'd be a lot of
6,000 years
There'd
old.
be a lot of those are demons, and then
Yeah,
there'd
I
be a
mean,
lot
what are
of
they gonna do?
attitude that's like
So?
nonchalant and be like, all right, I mean, I fucking work tomorrow,
Yeah.
so
Gay
they better
people
not
got
fuck that up.
married.
gay people got married.
Not all of them, but gay people can now get
No, all of
married
them are
here, and
married.
there was not some sort of crazy. Yeah, all of them are now married. Every single
Yep.
one. Born married. That'd be a funny shirt. A funny
Born
t-shirt.
married.
Hashtag born married. So fucking retarded. Like
Hashtag
a married.
all gays are married. I don't know. If that's like a-
Like a married couple's t-shirt. Born married. Fucking stupid. But yeah, it was. They didn't have some sort of crazy, Christian revolt because of that, and that was a huge step that the government took away from, Christianity or something in their book, literally and figuratively. So I don't think, I mean, they're just going to be, I mean, what are they going to do? Just call it racial slurs and just come up with other racial epithets for alien? Like,
yeah, I think
what's
we'd
going to happen?
automatically- The memes would be great.
Yeah, they're going
That
to
would
hate
be, like,
them.
the biggest side effect
Yeah.
of it, I think.
They'll hate them just as much as they hate, a black person that they've never seen before. So
Could you imagine if they didn't though?
it'd be weird if they
That'd be
weird.
so weird if they still
And-
were like, I don't know about
Yeah.
them Spaniards.
Yeah,
But,
Spaniards.
These aliens are kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, they might have cool stuff, but I mean, like, there are people who I've talked to that think evolution proves God.
Yeah, you
So-
can mentally wrap your head around.
Oh yeah, they'll
anything
figure out
if
a
you want
way to do it. I mean, when Jerry Falwell
Figured it.
Jr. was caught, like, letting his wife bang the pool boy, is that
I
it?
think they were all doing it together. He had like
He was
some
banging
weird
the
thing
pool
where
boy.
he was like, "Hey, how was my wife
How's
last
that?"
night?" They're like talking in the kitchen on a. There was a weird phone call. You saw that, right? It was like
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good, pretty fucking funny. But
hilarious.
yeah, I forget.
Liberty
exactly what they
University.
did. Yeah,
They actually fired, or not fired, but hired Hugh Freeze,
Hooker
football
guy.
coach, who famously got some call girls for his
Coach
recruits.
Hooker.
Coach Hooker. Great offensive mind, though. Oh my
Yeah.
God, he started the RPO offense.
Yeah, pretty
I don't
crazy.
miss.
Yep.
Uh,
But Jesus hung out with hookers, so that's an okay one.
They hired him
Yeah.
at Liberty.
Yeah.
And actually, if he might leave to go to another place, and then they would bring in Art Briles. I saw
Oh.
actually, and Art Briles was famous for being fired from Baylor after all the shit happened at Baylor concerning the Title IX lawsuits with sexual harassment and cover-ups and potential, domestic violence and sexual assault by the players
that's
at Baylor.
Well, I
So-
mean, they know all about sexual assault cover-ups in the Christian universe and Catholic universe, so
About
they're fine
second
with
chances, but-
that. Yeah, they're like looking at it like, well, he had a couple of sexual assault cover-ups, but who doesn't? I got
He's
a
a
couple.
great offensive coordinator.
Great offensive coordinator that has nothing to do with the game itself, so we're gonna let him through. Oh my God, well, yeah, it's basically just hypocrisy. So they're not going to freak out as much. I mean, if anything at this point hasn't gotten everyone to fucking just take up arms and just start shooting at the government or whatever they're gonna do. I really don't think I mean, what are they going to do? Like, what are the Christians going to do? Just come out and start praying out in the open like they always do, like idiots? Like,
Yeah,
because
it
the
wouldn't
aliens are
concern
real?
me. I'd be like, cool, do what you want to
Be
do.
like, have you heard of
Have your
Jesus?
have your own thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get in the spaceship with Blemflark over here.
Yeah, he's cool.
Is that a thing already? Blemflark? That's from Futurama.
It's like Rick and Morty space money.
Oh yeah, Blemflark.
It's like intergalactic currency. The Blemflark. But yeah, I mean, there's no way there will be some sort of mass panic. There may be some panic, but there's already a lot of panic going on.
Big question: do you think aliens have testicles?
Somewhere in their body, I'm sure there are testicles.
And if they were kicked,
Maybe it's one big one.
one big testicle?
Maybe.
Like, is it in a
Could be.
sack or is it out?
It could be a bunch of.
It
It, could
fills
be a
up the whole
sack with a
sack?
bunch of testicles. Like
Like a bunch of small ones.
yeah, like each
boba?
one is a little sperm pocket that just empties out for each nut
Are you
busted.
talking very small?
No, just like regular size,
Oh, okay.
regular amount of ejaculate.
You only get,
in
like,
just a little
10?
pocket. No, I mean
Could you imagine? That could be like an alien thing. You only get 10 nuts.
Damn it! Bursted one of my jizz pockets. I only got 9 left. Hilarious.
Dude, let's put that in some things. I don't know.
I think we should.
Busted a jizz pocket.
Yeah. Speaking about busting jizz pockets, though, this is a great segue. What the fuck, Moreno getting kicked in the nuts, man.
there was some good fights over the weekend, and we saw a guy
God.
get kicked in the nuts harder than anyone has ever been kicked in the nuts before.
And that wasn't even the highlight of the fight.
No, it turned out to
It was
be one of the
positive.
fucking
Yeah.
best fights. I would show aliens this fight if I wanted
Yeah.
to be like, okay, do you want to see some perseverance, pain,
Yeah.
and like just overall
Ugh.
competitive fury
Mm-hmm.
in this? I mean, this
Yeah.
is as good as competition gets.
I
so
don't
you
like
can
how
hear this.
Figueiredo's reaching there. Oh!
So that's the cup. You can hear the cup. That's the top of the foot hitting the cup, and his cup smashing into his nuts.
I only played 4 seconds of audio. Fuck
Ah.
you, YouTube.
Yeah, it's fine. We're good.
I'm just gonna mute it for the next one. I just
Yeah, we'll
wanted,
just
I had
do
to have it like play the pop sound.
Yeah, we had to hear the pop.
So let
Oh
me-
my god.
Play that again. You can obviously hear Joe Rogan go, "Oh my god!"
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that
so
was
that's
slightly after. Just wanted to play
so
the
just
pop.
one more time.
Oh my god.
How Figueiredo's reaching there. Oh!
Ooh, okay, so there he is. He absolutely is just dropped, and Figueiredo's like, son of a bitch. I didn't want to do that.
Point deduction.
Yeah,
But
definitely,
that guy
definitely a point deduction. Obviously.
Was on. You have 5 minutes.
It's like
They'll
2
give you
point
5
deduction.
minutes to recover, and he did not take the full 5 minutes, but he was
Yeah, Moreno
coughing
was
and
up.
almost throwing up. And I guess they were saying, "Is
Yeah.
there blood in that?" They thought he coughed up blood.
Probably
because
just
of
had some
this.
blood in his mouth.
It
and
was
he
other
spit out.
cough blood, like from a different
yeah, it's fine.
punch. Like he took a lot of body shots, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was bleeding out of his
Yeah, I mean,
Not
there's some
from
sort of
cough, but-
contusions to the lungs. I'm sure you might cough up a little bit.
But
Fuck. But yeah, he got really kicked in the nuts.
he was in such pain. Like I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. He was writhing around, almost
Yeah.
throwing up.
Yeah, he was like coughing a lot. I haven't seen that in like pretty much anything.
Yeah.
I mean, bench warmers. Richie got hit in the nuts by a rock that he threw at Gus's lawnmower.
Did he fart?
He threw up.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna barf or whatever. He's with his David Spade voice.
It's weird because it'll travel right up the balls to the belly button area.
Yeah, to the
almost, and it's
abdomen
like,
and like
it's
to
in
the
my
back.
stomach, and then that's what makes you throw up. Yeah.
Feel it in the back. Oh my
Ridiculous.
god. Yeah, that sucks. And it sucks being like a really tall UFC person, as we've seen, because there's like a somewhat shorter guy than you. If they try to do a body kick, it's going right to the nuts.
Oh yeah, a front kick.
Or like a knee, body knee.
Badini.
Body
But
knee.
the other part of this fight would be Tony Ferguson refusing to tap out.
That was absolutely insane. Yeah, I'm sure pretty much everyone's seen it by now. But man, his fucking arm. We thought we were like seeing the worst of it when he didn't tuck the arm under his or to the side. But man, when he was yanking on his, oh my god, the shoulder is absolutely. It's seemingly just. I don't know how the fuck he kept on doing with that fight. I mean, I have no idea how he persevered. Excuse
We
me.
can find this, and I wouldn't have to
I am
do
young.
anything crazy. Ooh, okay, we can get from Twitter.
Oh, we're trying to find it right now. Damn, yeah. So he's got it like tucked under.
Video.
Absolutely crazy. Yeah, we thought for sure, and this was like I think 10 seconds left. He got him into the armbar, like as the whatever the fuck those slapping noise, the whatever that shit is, like the 10-second mark. That's when he really started getting him into the armbar, and then like 5 or 6 seconds is when he like really started to tuck the. Yeah. Okay. So 12 seconds.
10 seconds
All right,
left.
10 seconds. You
He
know,
gets
all right,
the
so he's got it.
armbar.
Yeah, okay, literally, exactly. So that's funny how I remembered that. Holy shit. So yeah, he's getting
now
it right
you're
here.
Pretty much fucked. And
This
Dana
is
White said
absolutely
10 out
just.
of 10 fighters tap.
Yeah, this is I mean, like typically this would get someone to tap, and I'm sure Oliveira is absolutely. And that's the end of the round. He never tapped. Look at his face, like yeah, whatever.
Look at the look in his eyes.
It's fine, bro.
That's great. And he was getting beaten. He
Yeah.
got beaten in this
Jeez.
fight, kind of
got
dominated, which you
mauled.
don't do to Tony Ferguson, which is pretty impressive. This guy will get a title fight, and
Yeah.
Ferguson might be done. He's not gonna be done. He might fight again, but I don't know if he'll fight.
Yeah, I
a
mean-
big time contender in the UFC ever again.
Wow, that's just absolutely crazy. That we thought for sure that we were going to see like more of a hyperextension
broken
than that
arm, like
already
the
was, like a
bones.
broken arm.
Ugh.
If he suffered absolutely nothing from that, that is amazing. Like if there's no torn anything or like
He's just
sprained
built
anything, yeah, I mean that's crazy because the elbow's not supposed to go that way. Even if you're double jointed, that would hurt like a bitch. In the shoulder, like in the shoulders and elbow, the shoulder is not meant to go that way. Oh my god, that is just. I mean, it's not meant to go that far back anyway, but man, that was crazy. And that guy's such a crazy wrestler. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Never seen that. That guy needs to definitely. If Khabib is going to come back into, or back out of retirement, for the first time, I should say.
Oliveira.
Yeah, that
That's
should
a-
be the
that's a
person
good
he
fight,
fights.
dude. And he wants the
Yeah.
winner of McGregor Poirier on January 23rd.
Man.
So if he goes through McGregor, beats him, then he might get a shot at Khabib.
McGregor and Oliveira. Is it Oliveira?
I think it's Oliveira.
Are they saying
I'm
like
sure.
Oliveira?
It might be. I don't know
Oliveira.
how to say it, but
Oliveira, it looks
That'd
like,
be a
but
good
that
fight.
would be fucking amazing fight.
we're like not just now getting into fighting, but we're like starting to watch it a lot more.
Yeah, we're starting
fucking
to
good shit.
recently get way more into it. I mean, I've always watched, not always, but since I was like I guess 11, I should say, on Sun Sports, I would watch like MMA before UFC was around. That was actually I think just
Like
called
Bellator or some shit.
yeah Bellator MMA. When did
or
the
whatever
UFC
it was.
form?
It was like I don't know when UFC formed, but yeah, it might have been a UFC fight night or whatever.
It
that
could have
we'd
been.
see.
Yeah, I mean I don't know how long they've been around.
Yeah.
So yeah, in their early stages of and that was when they had less rules too, so the fights were just so
straight elbows to that.
oh my god, so bloody. I looked up like I was trying to find the one with when the guy did the naked choke on the guy who had a forehead split and the blood squirted out of his
Squirted
forehead.
out onto the thing.
I ran into a compilation
Cool.
of like the top 10 bloodiest fucking fights, I don't know how the people were standing because they lost so much fight. Dude, they were covered in blood. There was just blood pouring down their face.
This is a gladiator
everywhere.
sport. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and they're rolling around and wrestling, and they're just covered in blood. I'm like, what?
It's amazing they allow some of it on TV. And
yeah,
like,
at that point, and can't say a naughty word as long as no one says fuck. We're good. At that point, I would stop the fight because that's just disgusting. Like you're not.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Also, medieval fighting I've seen
blood.
on YouTube.
That's
it's full
cool.
on armor, and they have like full weapons that are bladed and shit.
They're
They'd be
probably
hitting each other with
blunt.
an axe.
It's probably just blunt force.
Yeah.
I bet they're
Those are
like
cool
dull
knockout,
bladed, but it hurts like a bitch to get hit with an axe that's dull or not.
Yeah.
I mean,
in your
like a
in
dull
your metal
sword.
helmet that's probably just like.
oh
when
my
you
god, they
hit
probably put
something with a
earplugs
baseball
in. I
bat,
bet
because
because
you
they
get that feeling in your hand.
ooh,
Like
and the
with
clinging
drums.
of the helmet,
Ugh.
like the fucking ear destruction. I bet they definitely wear ear protection because that'd be so loud.
Let's see what we got
But
here.
yeah, that looks crazy. I hope that rises up as like a cool or a new sport because even the like the multi competitor brawl or whatever the fuck that was, like multiple people fighting at once, or like the 10 or 12 people fighting, that was really cool.
That was interesting.
That was really neat. They should have like staged like
battles.
breaking through castle doors and shit. That'd be kind of cool. I'm sure they do have that. I don't know what I'm saying, but we got hour and 11.
Hour and 16.
Hour
Actually,
and
I feel like we
16.
didn't even talk that much.
Doggy.
But let's check out another
Yeah, it's
video and
crazy.
then maybe wrap it up, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's
But
see.
man,
We got
I hope.
Hospital P-Man. Let's do a Hospital P-Man. It's a short video.
Yeah.
I'm
and
gonna
all
watch
the,
something wholesome.
But real quick before this, though,
Oh, yeah.
all the fighters that we're going to see in the future who have been inspired by Khabib, who are going to either train in Dagestan or already live in Dagestan, and will come into the fucking UFC with those crazy fucking wrestling moves.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, like, I've never seen anyone do this before, and it's been said, many times already over a year. The fact that he secures the legs like that, that he wraps the legs
that's
up.
like a genius level understanding
Yeah.
of this. Like,
It's like a
how to
why
wrap
not,
somebody
and
up
of
and-
course, but no one has ever thought of it.
Yeah, you don't see it a lot.
Yeah.
It's like hard to do, obviously, but he's just got the technique.
Yeah, the strength, like that chimp strength that he's got is fucking crazy.
He's built like a damn
God.
chimpanzee.
Yeah, he's for sure. For sure. So this guy just takes a swig of pee, and the nurse is like, oh hey,
Contact looked like you got some. Oh, should I turn on the volume?
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Take another swig, guy.
Other than that, though, I don't see any difference.
Other than that, I don't feel any different. Yep, no difference.
No.
Other than that, I don't feel any different. Besides the fact that I can't recognize urine. I can't recognize the difference between piss and water. Why was it on the counter, nurse? Why would you put a bottle of
Presented
pee?
like a bottle of apple juice.
Yeah, why is there pee next to his food and drink in the hospital?
Now, do you think this is real? Do you think this is fake?
I really
Maybe he was
hope
just messing
that-
with them?
I
It
hope
looks
it's
like
fake.
the piss was up to his lips, though.
It looks like he got some pee, which is sterile if it's his, and if it's actually sterile if it's someone else's, as long as there's not like HIV or anything in there.
He's
But
putting it back.
why?
There it is.
What a great nurse! Just puts the fucking possibly someone who's coming
Well,
out
his
of
drink is
anesthesia.
right there, so it's an honest mistake.
Well, of course, we have no idea the mental state of this guy. He could be coming out of anesthesia. He could be on pain pills. He could be on some sort of
Dude, we should
Dilaudid or
watch
whatever the fuck.
Anesthesia later. That, Disney
Anesthesia, yeah, it's a neat movie.
the Russian
With
chick?
that Russian chick, she's pretty hot. Anesthesia, but no, he could be on like he could be just recovering from
Disney
surgery or
Plus.
something. It was small surgery, and he got put under, and he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Why would you
drinking
put
piss.
pee on the fucking tray with food and drink? What is this
Because
like ultimate like?
It's the liquid tray.
He thinks like there's no way this guy's gonna fucking drink. Like for a sec, he's like setting the pee down. He's like, it's gonna be 2 seconds. I just need to go secure this stuff. I'll put the pee right here. I need both hands. There's no way this guy's gonna pick the pee thing up and drink it. And to this guy's dismay and absolute surprise, the Slipknot, yeah, I was a Slipknot fan, of course. He starts crying.
Typical
Like,
Corey Taylor type.
Jesus Christ! But yeah, the nurse is like, oh, he's actually got the pee and he's gonna drink some shit. What the?
Gonna drink some shit.
Yeah, he's gonna drink some, shit. He's gonna
Not
drink
good.
some shit out of the pee thing. At least there wasn't like a bedpan. He started eating
Oh,
poop
my-
out of it. That would have sucked. Like,
Oh,
oh, thanks.
chorizo.
Yeah, chorizo or chocolate pudding logs. I don't know.
All right.
Fudge
Let's end this on
rolls.
something wholesome.
It was a wholesome family heroin moment.
Is that a nice chair?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it better than the one you
Oh,
had?
look at this
It's
thing.
got a fucking flap.
Yeah, so this guy's recovering from tonsillectomy. And why do I keep every time? Dude, what the fuck? I did this last time. I looked at this video, I'm like, oh, there's tonsils. Why do I keep wanting to say tonsils? What the fuck is going on? Wisdom, I don't know. You got his wisdom teeth ripped out.
He's so
and of course,
excited over the chair though. It's
well, this
he's
is
like,
heroin, dude.
perspective. He's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm so happy to have
maybe
my own
everyone
chair.
should just have a little heroin.
Yeah,
you know?
I think that's the lesson that you should take away from this podcast.
Yeah, and from this video, if anything, from this guy right here, if anything, this is his new thing. If anything, everyone should just have a little bit of, just go in and
Take
get
a trip to
injected.
Oregon,
Yeah, and the cool thing
go
is,
to some of the shops.
yeah, you could, just get some heroin, and then you could go
Make it
into
a
a
thing.
hospital and be like, yo, I got this bag right here. Can you measure this out and inject me with it right here on the spot?
You're like, nah, dude, you just bought it at the store
Yeah, they'd be like,
yourself.
ew, yuck. Use ours. It's way stronger, man.
Dude, this is like name brand shit.
Yeah, and yeah, you bought the generic crap. We got the name brand stuff, buddy. But yeah, this guy,
Remember Mom and Dad bought it for you?
he's recovering. A bomb?
Mom.
Oh yeah, he's a
Do
mom.
you know who I am?
Jesus Christ.
Who am I?
I don't know. He doesn't even. He's so fucking baked on heroin. Baked is not the thing. Jesus. He's so fucking high on
Two
heroin.
sisters too.
He does.
You're lying.
Whoa. Alright, pause this shit.
You just heard the news about the dog.
He's a dog as well. Holy
He's gonna
shit,
fucking
dude.
die because of the dog. Oh.
Now, of course, you know.
my god, I love big dogs.
I love big dogs.
It said his name is Bane.
Oh,
and
jeez,
they cut
Bane.
the video off. I don't
course
know.
his name
He
is
was probably
Bane.
like, Bane. But I
God.
freaked out after.
But yeah, that's so freaking terrifying.
I still have to
That-
get my wisdom teeth out, I guess. But like, I'm kind of afraid
Mine
to
are
do
like.
that.
Is yours growing weird or something? Are yours growing weird?
I don't think I don't really feel them. They're not bothering me, but
Yeah, mine are
could-
popping out.
I guess I could go for a removal.
Yeah, mine are coming out. I mean, I
Are they?
don't have any pain.
Okay.
Yeah, the left one's making its way out. It's like halfway out. The right one's all the way out. It's just out and got to
Huh.
come all the way down.
Yeah, they were like, you have a small mouth, you don't have the room. I was like, okay, we'll
so,
see.
well, thank you,
I was
but
like,
like,
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll
about
see if
that.
I can fit it in.
But I'm built different.
It was small mouth. You don't have the room. Was this a porn set? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's great that's fully okay to go and get injected with some heroin and get your teeth ripped out. Which I mean whatever you need
Makes the
to
world go round.
feel the most comfortable about your surgery, and that's how they typically do it. But yeah, it's perfectly fine, perfectly legal in a hospital to get injected with like extreme heroin, or Dilaudid is one of them.
Man,
Yeah,
that's-
so
that scares me as well. But
Yeah,
I
it's
guess I'll
creepy.
just go to marijuana to wean myself
yeah,
off of
it's
the
hilarious.
medicinal heroin that they give
That
you.
would be the way to
But-
do it most likely. But like, yeah, it's really weird the way people draw lines with drugs.
Yeah.
You know, really
But we
weird.
covered a lot today.
I think we did cover a whole bunch.
We
This
had,
is a
like,
good episode. I feel
vaccines,
good about this one.
Yeah, you know, it's like as the time goes by, when we're just talking, we're like, oh shit, that was an hour and 15
Yeah, that's the best one.
pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
We always typically
uh,
check it just to make sure we're like making time and not going over the.
Or I just want to make sure
arbitrary
we haven't only been speaking for like 26 minutes or
Yeah,
something.
so that was a while. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Even though we're talking pretty quick, we.
Yeah, we covered pretty much everything. I don't think anybody, is missing information now. We got it all covered.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to talk about politics much in this one, but we did
Yeah.
a little bit of political stuff with the vaccines and shit, but like, you know, we
Yeah.
avoided
But,
a
yeah,
lot of the dumber
think,
stuff.
I think y'all should like, comment, subscribe, and I
Yeah.
don't know if that was audible. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, and that's the end of another great episode of the Big Chillin Podcast. We'll see
sir.
you next time.
That was the Big Chillin Podcast.